If you were looking at someone else's work, if she came in and someone else had done this after 3 days, could you think of any problems in application that could result in this?
No.
There's no possible error in application that could result in this?
No, because gaps are like the natural lash and the extension coming off.
Okay.
If it was application, like if it wasn't cured, it would have just slipped off on its own and leaving the natural lash still intact.
Okay.
But there was gaps in between.
So what you're saying is, if there had been a problem with application, what you would have seen was some unextended and some extended, because the extensions would have come off, but not the entire eyelash. Is that right? All right, I'm going to go ahead and open this up to my colleagues.
Could an allergic reaction have caused the gaps?
Yes, of course I don't know their history, I don't know their medical background, so we don't assume you have an allergic reaction.
I've never had an allergic reaction to lashes. I literally have them on right now.
I would also like to add, if you are adding makeup or surrounding your lashes, moisturizers, sunscreen, or if your complexion just happens to be oily, that can also affect
You mean there are a lot of explanations?
Yeah, suspicions. That
So I simply go back to what Judge Tawalda said. So why not refund her money?
Just simply asserting my policies. I feel like if I were to be lenient towards her and refund her money, I would have had to do it the same to like anybody else if they asked.
Nobody would know. Been a one-time courtesy.
Have you ever had to refund anyone?
Never.
The most is like a deposit, and if I had to reschedule.
But do you think that you owe her a refund?
No, because the
still
time
don't?
and product, yes, the time and the product that was used. I have a $40 profit between the margin of how much the extension supplies cost.
How many times have you had your eyelash extensions done?
I can't count. It's been a couple, more than 5 times for
Okay.
sure.
And you've never had this issue before?
Never a problem.
And how long does it usually take before you see your gap?
Usually, maybe 2 weeks. You're usually supposed to get a 2-week fill in between your lash extensions appointments just so they can keep looking full.
Okay.
What about these lost wages?
Oh, yes. So I had to get her served. So I had somebody book an appointment, and then I had to pay the deposit to have her served, and then also court fees and loss of work.
What do you mean loss of work? You never got to sit in her chair again?
No, yeah, I missed work.
Oh, to be here?
Yes.
Got it.
All right. Are we good?
Good.
Okay, we're going to excuse both of you. Thank you both very much. Appreciate it.
This courtroom is now in recess. This courtroom is again in session.
Okay, we've reached a verdict. The verdict is unanimous, and I think we would like to make it perfectly clear that the plaintiff's theory was that somehow you acted improperly in applying the lashes. We cannot find that to be the case. However, we do feel that the best policy would have been to return the amount of money that you paid for the process of $95. We don't find that you're entitled to any additional damages, given the facts as they've evolved from the case. So the verdict is in favor of the plaintiff for $95. That's the verdict of the court.